Today I'm going to demonstrate a stove, a kerosene stove, which is very handy and very convenient to use. You must be getting a lot of propane and butane stoves in the market, but the fuel obviously is very expensive, and half the times when you're there camping or backpacking, it's really difficult or maybe impossible even to procure a butane canister. So this is a very indigenous solution to all our needs and problems which we face usually during the backpacking or picnics. It's very lightweight. It's made up of brass. It's a small stove, as you can see. What you get along with this is a burner, which is a burner, 3 pegs which can be put like this in order to hold the utensil, a wrench which can be used to open the screws and also to fix this burner back in, and a tawa. This tawa can be placed on the top of the pegs so that you can place a larger utensil on the stove for cooking purpose. So now I'll just demonstrate quickly how this stove operates. Firstly, you open this nut, and in order not to lose this nut, you can put it here. What you need to do is, after this, is place this burner in the center and tighten it. You can tighten it further with the help of this wrench. Yeah. Now after securing this, you can fix these pegs which goes inside these holes. Once all this is done, what you need to do is, this knob basically adjusts the amount of air it is letting out. So what you need to do is first tighten this knob completely and pump 3-4 times in order for the kerosene to come on this burning plate. On this plate, you'll see the kerosene dripping. Once this plate is half filled or maybe a quarter filled, what you can do is just open this valve again, like this, and keep it open. Now you need to take a piece of paper, any newspaper. Just take a small piece, rip them apart into smaller pieces and place it on the burning tray. Let them soak some kerosene so that it's easier to light. After this, take a matchbox and light these pieces of paper. Now the basic principle on which a kerosene stove works is it vaporizes kerosene, so we need to have a temperature where the kerosene starts to vaporize. So let it burn for some time, let these tubes get hot and start to vaporize kerosene. Once it is done, put some more paper, I think. Yeah. Now the flames are okay, they are burning. Let heat up for a while. Once it is done, when the fire reduces somewhat, you have to again pump the air through this once the valve is closed. The valve is closed, the flames have started to reduce. You can see the stove burning now. But you have to also clean the soot if there is any soot formation. That is this nozzle. Pump some more air. time this fire in the fire cup below, the fireplace below will douse off, and only the stove will be burning on top. You can see it's probably not be very visible because it's daytime. It burns with the absolute blue flame, which means a lot of heat. So it is small, but at the same time it is very efficient. Now you place the tub on the top and place the utensil which you want to put on the top. I had made an experiment yesterday with 2 cups of water. It took 3.5 minutes, which is way better than any propane or butane stove, because it burns with a lot of pressure of vapor and absolute blue flame. It does not have any kind of stink, and it has a very efficient heat. So it takes 2 glasses of water, rather I would say. It took about 3.5 minutes to boil. So you can see how efficient this stove is. It's very easy to maintain. You don't have to worry about anything, and all the equipment and everything is given along with it. Very easy to operate, and it's a must for every camper or backpacker or a person who goes out with family on picnics and wants to cook his own food or make tea or coffee. It's perfect stove for that one. It also comes with a feature which can be used for lowering the flame. As you can see, the flame right now is really high. If you want to let it go on simmer, you just open this valve given here slightly, let some air come out, and again close it back down. So the flames are reduced now, and you can put it on simmer. I've just now made my tea, so I'm just warming it up. It took some while for me to make this video, and so it has got cold. So I'm again warming it up. You can see how fast it starts to again heat up. And to bring it back onto the full flame, just have to pump some more air. This is one of the best stoves that I could find. I have been going on a lot of camping trips and to the mountains and the river sides and everything, and I have used a lot of stoves like propane, butane, even the infamous alcohol stove. I made that also, but in India it's really difficult to find ethyl alcohol, and even if you find it, like I found it in Old Delhi, and but it was quite expensive. It is not as cheap as it is in the United States or other countries. You really have to pay extra amount for it because it is imported from China. It's not an Indian ethyl alcohol. I have the bottle right here with me, and this is my alcohol stove which I made. And I'll show you the bottle of ethyl alcohol. If you can read it, it says ethanol absolute ethyl alcohol, and it's made in China. I got this 500 ml bottle for 400 rupees.